So first question, what are the challenges faced in each project? Okay, it's a generic
Each
question.
phase of the project.
Each phase so it's a generic question only, but I will also try to give at high level at the generic way. Okay, what are the challenges faced in each phase of the project? So now, if you go for activate methodology, we have this deploy and all those steps. Okay, I will try to give more about SAP methodology because which are quite familiar for me, and those things are little differences are available in this activate. Okay, if for example if you take it these phases you already mentioned, right? What is preparation phase, like I mentioned in my content. Okay, the most of the management activities, those only will happen, but as a consultant we don't have much involvement in preparation. Okay, so
Okay.
once it is getting the things and everything, the team is formed, the project timelines, okay, activities, everything is started. At that point of time, we will be involving into that activity and what are the activities you need to do. Those things will come to picture. Okay. So at high level
Okay.
project preparation stage, we will just come to know about what is the SOW, scope of work. Okay, what are the modules will be available. These kind of main activities you can say. Okay.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
so preparation wise, you will understand that what is the scope. Okay, what are the points in MM? You are a consultant of MM. Okay, these are the companies they have. These many processes they are going to use it. So those kind of talk exactly happen mainly in the preparation stage. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, when it comes to this one, for example, uh, blueprint stays here, we will go to that on site and discuss that business requirements, what to do, and all those stuff can happen there. Okay, so if you see the blueprint stays, okay, mostly we will travel to the on site and visiting their plant, their operation, understanding how the process happened, what are the different processes they do, and what are the day-to-day activities, and how they procure and what they do exactly, what is their business, how they sell. Okay, and how many systems they're currently using, is there any interfaces, which interfaces they want to carry, and which interfaces we can reduce, or which interfaces 100% they want to utilize it. So how do we connect the SAP to that system? Okay, so how the data flow and those things and all we need to understand. Process by process we go and we discuss. Okay, how do they purchase, or how do they maintain their masters, how do they maintain the inventory? So all these kind of things can happen, and we need to understand the blueprint phase. Here what challenges we get it, like sometimes the business, few projects they are well prepared and they keep all their as is processes, their challenges, they attack consultants from the day one. Okay,
Okay.
and a few cases what happened, they try to understand what exactly these people will do, and exactly what they are going to do and what is their requirement. These are all they slowly understand. Few people realize during UAT time more. Initially they will have less requirements. During UAT they will come up with this one, that one, and all. Few people during go live they will come up with a few requirements. Okay, so here
Sorry to interrupt you, Andy, here.
Hmm.
Actually, we gather the requirements from the users, right?
Yeah.
So, is there any standard templates to gather the requirements from the user, or we just need to go with the flow? Like we just get the business process from the users and we just map it ourselves. Or is there any standard questionnaire, or otherwise any standard format template to? I mean, what
I
questions
have
to
few
ask? Where we can.
as is templates and all I used to have, but these questions mainly we prepare. Yeah, like for example, we prepare based on the process. We prepare the questionnaires. Okay, I can share if you sample MM questions and all. How do we ask the questions and all? Templates wise, we prepare each project, each company wise. The template may be little different. Okay, I will try to share any as is template. How does it look like? Okay. So
Okay.
yeah, blueprint, yes, SAP has suggested the blueprint. How does it look like? The process, index, then initially background of the process and what are the process solution. There is a template you can see in the blueprint. I have given the sample blueprint, right? So there you see the template. For as is, I think we generally go with one questionnaire kind of either presentation or Excel sheet. Okay, we go and utilize that question and answer sessions.
Okay.
Okay.
So actually, there are some standard questions, but those are not provided by SAP. We have
I
to.
think SAP also would be having the questions definitely, because the best practices right now, if you come to SAP as for HANA, the one word called best practices, you can also go to our YouTube channel and search best practices by Ganesh Padala, like that. You will find one video where you can
Mhm.
get like how to verify SAP best practices. For S4 HANA, SAP have made a lot of repository, like you can see the best practices, process flows, okay, and how you can explain what the SAP best practices suggest. It may not fit for every company, but at least
Yeah.
it will give an idea. Okay, so those things will happen. So for in my experience, the as is one mostly we prepared in a presentation, more with the questions
Oh,
process wise, or else we went with a simple Excel sheet where we have questionnaires we prepared for each processes. Okay, I have a discussion with purchasing team. I put the questions of purchasing. Inventory team, I have a set of questions for inventory. If they have master data team, we set up questions of the master data. Like that, we prepared and we discuss and we get familiar.
yeah, yeah. My question is, those questions we have to prepare, right?
No, we
So
have to
we.
prepare. We have to prepare because based on the company, you cannot go with generic questions will be there, but at least the question,
Oh,
for example, you're going for a food industry, you need to prepare batch management, shelf life. Is there any other quality checks they want to have? They want to use SAP quality management. They want to use any other, already they have a proper quality management system. We need to interface to SAP. So these kind of
okay.
questions are all we need to add it. If you go for a retail industry, you have to go and ask for most about warehousing, storing of the materials, different kind of what are the different materials they have, how they procure. They procure only finished goods, or else do they have any assembly process where they buy different products and assemble and sell to customers? So questions will vary, but 60% will be common questions. That common questions I can share with you.
Oh, okay, okay. Thank you.
Challenges in blueprint means, yeah, business will not explain the pain points properly, or else the in the process when they're explaining, the correct expert can come, or if they miss one or two points, that will pain in UAT. So UAT time some discussion will come. Why didn't you give in blueprint, whether it is a change request or it's because right, during blueprint we understand that okay, MM has 25 developments, WM has 10 developments, FI has 40 developments. Okay, so we finalize and we put a cost and all those things. In UAT time, you got some 10 more new developments. Then
Mm,
consulting team will ask for a extra payment. They will say like, still we are at UAT, so you have to do in the earlier agreement. So these kind of
mm,
happen. If it is at production stage, even more complex. Okay, their budget, everything is frozen at that point of time. You are going to request for a new changes. Okay.
mm. Okay, got
Blueprint
it.
wise, you can put a challenges like so the business process are not explained or not given proper requirements. Okay, or else business
Mm,
didn't go through that all kind of possible scenarios, maybe 3 4 scenarios frequently which happen. They would come up and explain. They would have forgotten 2 3 countries or 2 3 processes where they do some special kind of a thing. They will come to know during UAT or during go live. Okay,
okay.
so that is the one challenge. And multiple times we explain to them, and business will not understand the to be processed properly. And after blueprint prepared, flows, everything prepared, then they will ask
Mm,
a lot of questions. So questions and changes, then we again change the flows, whether you are using MS Visio or any other kind of flows, you will change the flow, then update, then change it. Multiple versions we're going to take, and they will take a lot of time. Again, you are giving new version, they will take 3 4 more days time to review. So
okay.
initially planned for blueprint sign off in the month of December 15th, December 16th, let's take an example. So
Mm,
then you are going to have that, but it will be, you're not able to meet it because multiple versions are coming, multiple changes are coming. So these kind of they well prepared, well questions and all. Even sometimes your flows are also not prepared properly from your end. Okay,
mm.
you already
Yeah.
understand, but you would have gone a little bit deep, a little bit spend more time to get clarity. Okay, at
Mm,
high level, you have some idea, you prepared the flow. Then when you're going inside, there are multiple changes are coming up. Okay, you
yeah.
also forgot, you also didn't consider the impact on quality management or impact on inventory management, but you prepared the flow. Then when the user was asking some question, or else when you are doing some discussion with other department, with warehouse team, then you found that something is missing. So these kind of challenges we can say. So understanding the deep knowledge about the business processes, either it's not properly provided by the business or properly understood by you. Okay, how you are preparing the 2B, the notes were not written properly. Then when you are preparing 2B, requirement is at 80 and your preparation at around 65, 70. Okay, 60. So that gap will be, if they say, if they didn't review properly, then you will configure accordingly. And during SIT or UAT, you will find the gap.
Okay. It's basically the understanding issues between the
Understanding
business.
that issues and how deep you are going and what are the possible scenarios as a consultant we can ask. Based on our experience, okay, we always receive full quantity. Okay, let's give an example that, okay, purchase order you create for 100 quantity. Okay, let's take something like, okay. So you have a company, you have a company, and there is a vendor. Maybe let's take it AS suppliers. Okay, so you have a company, and this AS suppliers is providing the goods. You ordered 100 quantity. Okay, they said 100 quantity we order, and we get it. So 100 pieces are ordered. So you can ask the questions also. Okay, if you receive 102, what you will do? Okay, so few companies will take the 2 quantity aside. Okay, they don't take it to the system. They will talk to the supplier. Once they agree, they change the PO quantity to 102, and they receive it. And few companies, they will not accept any 2 quantity. They will ask supplier, next time you take the 2 back. And few companies will, suppliers will say that the 2 quantity you take it free of charge.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, because we don't have any shipment in the next few times we will sending back and all. So take, so there are same case, who is correct, who is wrong, nothing is there, right? How they design.
Yes.
So
Case by case.
Case by case, we need to ask that questions and all. Okay, if you receive 98, what you do? So if you receive 98, you receive 98 and keep the PO open. Okay, so remaining 2 quantity, when you get the next time, you will take it. But the supplier evaluation will come down because he didn't provide you the quantity which you requested. Okay, so these kind of questions we need to ask for them. Okay, if there is 1 quantity damage, what you do? Okay, so you then few companies, what they do, they will return, they receive 99 and 1 quantity return. Okay, so recently I was working for one New Zealand client. They don't do any return process. What they do, vendor will send you the 1 pieces in the later shipment, and this 1 piece they will ask them to take it as a free of charge.
Okay.
Okay, so they create 1 item in the same PO, or they create 1 free of charge PO. There will not be any invoice and all. They receive this 1 quantity, and this 99 quantity will be there like that. When they get the next 1 quantity, they will do the value PO 1 piece. Okay. So we need to, as a consultant, if you have experience in the same scenario, for example, you go to one place. Okay, first time when you go there, you have recently first time you came, you went somewhere and you missed the bus, or you take something wrong happened. So when you go the next time, you may ask that questions, right, based on your experience. Okay, you go to this one and all, you can ask some valid questions, right? So that's what the initial discussions based on your experience. As a new member, 100 pieces, okay, they will say, yes, we receive 100 pieces, we pay 100 pieces. Very happy. Gone. Okay. But as an experience, okay, if you receive 2 quantity extra, how do you deal? If you receive 99, what you do? You received 100 quantity, but 2 pieces are damaged. What you do? Okay, you're asking some 5-6 scenarios from the same. Everybody says like, yeah, I ordered 100 quantity, I received 100 quantity, everything happy. You also ordered Amazon or Flipkart, whatever. Amazon you ordered. You ordered 1 piece, you got good piece, happy. You paid everything piece. After you receive, the color is little different or something damaged. Okay, all these scenarios you need to think as a consultant. We have to ask them. And also you cannot go with the assumption also. Okay, so assumption, okay, if they what they do, if they do receive damage, they will do the return, they receive the new product. Yeah, is it true for all cases? No, right? Few places will be done the replacement, so they will receive and they will keep it with, they don't do the receiving in off, it will be there, they will inform to vendor will give the product. After that, they will receive the correct product. The damaged product, the vendor will take back. You cannot track in
Okay.
the system. Okay.
Yeah.
That's one scenario, one kind of a scenario I saw in my experience. And second one, they want to track everything in it, everything. So they want to receive to damaged location. They will wait until the new product has come. Once the new product has come, they will return this product and they receive the new product. Because that company
Okay.
is very strict to manage how many returns, how many these things happened for a vendor to calculate their vendor performance or quality. If you do
Mhm.
everything offline, nobody will know, right? Tomorrow you don't know that whether there was a damage received. It's a waste of time also, right? Someone has told as a damage, they verified, there's some quality engineer has come and verify, no, no, we cannot take
Mhm.
and receive to a damaged location. After that, when the new
Mhm.
product comes again, someone has to guard, will verify, okay, if the product has come inside, then which product purchase order it belongs to, then do the receipt, first you do the return. This all some involvement of manpower is included, right? Verification,
Yeah.
doing the transaction. So they want to know that because of the vendor has sent a wrong product, a damaged product, our company employees have suffered some 0.4 man days wasted because of that one. Someone is very strict
Okay.
to track everything. Okay. So replacement, offline replacement, or this online replacement. Online replacement means you have to do the return and then
Mhm.
ship again.
Yeah.
Okay. So one scenario like return and receive again. Okay. You will do
Mhm.
122 and 101 again. Second one
Mhm.
is offline replacement. So you just see 101 only. Everything has done in offline. Nobody will know what happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Another scenario, take that one PC as a FOC, free of charge.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, you
Okay.
get FOC PO so that the product will come for free. You cannot use the same PO for receiving as a FOC because you have to put a
Mhm.
free indicator in the purchase order, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So receive damaged, one piece of damaged, one piece of damaged material. Okay. See,
Oh,
three scenarios are possible.
yeah.
Okay. So these kind of challenges in the blueprint. Realization challenge means, yeah, you are going to give training to the core team members. Okay. So you know, right, who is core team member and process
Yeah.
owner. Explain.
Sorry, Ganesh. Uh, Sorry to interrupt you again.
Mm,
In the business blueprint phase, I have one more question.
mm,
So, for example, uh, yeah, when we gather the requirements, if it is a one big project in a big company, MNC, how many consultants would work? For example, MM consultants. How big is the team for the normal MNC company?
No, not on MNC. MNC will do the small project and also big project. If you go to a stationery, okay, you will see 800 rupees Parker pen at the same time 10 rupees cello pen. Okay, they do
Yeah,
all kind of projects, right? So
yeah,
based
they
on the
do have
project,
rollouts. Yeah, okay. But if in case of a new implementation,
new implementation based on the size. Okay, three consultants may be there. One consultant only can handle. Okay,
okay.
so you cannot.
So for
Generic.
example,
Hmm.
within one project, if there are two or three consultants, how the work would be divided among them?
Two, three
So like the
consultants. Example, one is on site. Okay, let's take an
okay,
example. One is at the client place. Okay, another two
okay,
people are at the offshore. The work difference will be different. He will be more focusing on meetings, discussing with the process owners, understanding business requirements, and he will give to
okay.
those two offline people. Okay, you will work on the purchasing scenarios. You will work on the inventory scenarios. You prepare
Oh,
the
okay.
process flows and all. He will guide that whether he will draw and he will send the photos of the board, whatever he has written. So he will discuss like that. They can segregate.